Hello everyone, I'm RecB5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and we're back with Hot Shots Golf 2.
Yeah, and you wouldn't let me hum the theme.
Haha, that's because you're not musical at all.
Yeah.
But, last episode we unlocked Kumi, as you can tell from the wallpaper there. She is one of the Japanese characters. You get her for beating her in versus mode here. But there's a quirk, right? The Japanese characters are actually just costumes for existing characters. And to demonstrate that, you take Sam, and you give her, well, you can give her whatever clubs. And you give her costume 4 with the select button. You cycle over to costume 4, which for her is the purple costume. You hold down triangle, and then you press the X button. Then you'll actually get Kumi. Alright, and just to show that it is actually Kumi, I'll go and I'll do the thing here. Right? And it is obviously Kumi. But the problem is that you cannot use Kumi in an actual tournament or versus mode. These two modes, you cannot select Japanese characters' costumes in.
So the closest you'd be able to get would be to play with Sam with big air clubs.
That's right. So we go Sam with big air clubs. And then, you know...
And that's basically Kumi.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, of course, you can, I think it's hold down the square key, or the square button, and then you press X to select, and you can get a left-handed character. So now we have left-handed Sam.
Which really, from a gameplay point of view, probably doesn't change anything, right?
Not in this game. In Hot Shots Golf 1 it did, and in later Hot Shots Golfs it does. But in this version of the game, it actually makes absolutely no difference. It's just a cosmetic thing. Although, actually, I do actually use the character's body to line up trick shots, like that trick shot with Gex that I did in the previous episode. I actually used Gex's body as a measure in order to figure out how far over to the right I had to aim for that manual flub shot.
Oh my goodness, that's on the green.
So, that means I won't be able to do that in this episode if I ever find myself in a position to, or at least it'll be harder for me to do that. And this was an absolutely miserable start to this hole.
Yeah, well, you didn't take your 90-minute practice session before starting this time around. You just...
Hey, it wasn't 90 minutes.
Jumped.
It was like 17 minutes.
Yeah, you just jumped right in.
It was
here
like a
this time.
speed golf round.
Yeah.
You gotta be conservative with how you use your power shots with Sam, because she only gets 8 of them. But normally I'd use a power shot on this hole, because the best part of the fairway is right below that bunker.
Yeah.
But I actually can't get there from here. And I want to make sure I have enough power shots for the par 5s.
Holy cow.
Because they'll help me compensate for any screw-ups like hole 1.
Well, considering... pardon me. Considering that you're playing with big air clubs and big air ball, you actually have a pretty good impact zone there.
Yeah, well, Sam still has a very, very large impact zone, even with this club and ball selection, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Although she
that's
has,
on
like,
the
next to
green.
no spin. Ooh, I hit this too hard. Too hard. Oh, it's fine. Because I didn't play the break enough.
Yep.
Yeah, she's very dexterous in terms of how she handles her clubs.
That was like the old cheerleader baton spin,
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, you got a big wind behind you there.
Yeah, well, normally I like to hit a super topspin shot here, but I didn't think I could make it. I think I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm going to end up on the left side of the green.
Holy
Wow, threading the needle there.
Well, that's something that you can do with a straight shot trajectory that you can't do with a fade or a draw. That's kind of the advantage of it. I know I talk down a straight shot trajectory a whole bunch, but it's actually, you know, still a fairly decent and viable thing to expect.
Oh,
As I
you
missed this putt.
Missed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, there was a break there. You saw the break.
Yeah, it just didn't.
Nice shooting there.
It did your putt didn't break at all.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, that's what a straight shot trajectory will do for you. And she also has control that's pretty much on par with Sweet Tooth. Right? Like, she's got very, very strong control. Oh, I'm gonna hit that front bunker. I needed the super backspin to carry the front bunker. See how that didn't carry enough?
Yep.
I probably hit it hard enough, but the pin placement on this is actually deceptively close to the front of the hole. And so you actually need to hit it quite well. Ah,
Well, you almost chipped in.
my angle was all wrong though. Now I don't know if I can make this.
Oh yeah.
That was not a
Saves
guaranteed
par.
save.
Saves par.
Wow, look at this wind.
Holy cow, nice shot.
Gonna try and make it roll, hey?
I'm trying to keep it low and out of the wind.
Yep. Well, it looked like you succeeded. I mean, for her level of shot power, I think you did about as well as you can do, right?
Yeah. Oh boy, I needed that super backspin too in order to stick this. Too bad. Now I'm gonna roll all over the place. Wow, that did not break nearly as much as I thought it would.
Yeah, not until after the hole. Ooh, that almost... Do you see how sharp that was after the hole, though?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It's deceptive. It showed you a big break, but it didn't actually break until the ball passed the cup, right?
Yep.
Well, that was all right.
Unfortunately, this is a
Goodness,
downhill
that's on the
putt.
green.
This isn't the way I normally play this hole at all, but because of the lack of spin, I don't think I could have stuck this if I wanted to.
Nice shooting there, Pat.
It's actually really when you are forced to play holes that you in ways you don't expect that you tend to do much worse.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're making you play with different characters.
Oh boy, I hit this too hard.
Just to make you get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Actually, that was just about perfect. Wow, look at that.
That is not the way I would have wanted to
Oh,
get
my
there though.
goodness, that's on the green.
I know, I think the end result is what's really important, is it not?
Well, I don't know. I'm more of a fan of a good plan than a bit of luck.
Yeah, but everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face, right?
She pulled that to the right. It's weird to say pull and to the right.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that decided to shoot as a left-handed golfer today. I mean,
Yeah, well, I was just trying to show some stuff off to some people, right? Because they may not have known these things. Ah,
you came
see.
up a little bit short.
Yeah, I needed the super backspin there. I hit this too hard.
Oh, well, you went doink right off the pin anyway, so...
That's just the advantage of having a good control rating. Otherwise, this would be a 15-foot putt for par.
Yeah. Now you can use your super top spin, hey?
I can try. Oh, she pulled this to the right.
Nice shot.
Oh, you're still fine. You didn't hit any rough there.
Oh, I might roll off the end of the fairway, though.
No, you won't.
Oh, I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I
But look at
outdid
that.
my
You
best
got
drive.
the best drive with
Yeah.
Sam.
Wow.
300-yard drive almost with Sam.
Yep.
Wow.
If you push this one a little to the left.
That's okay. You're still going to get your eagle here, I think.
Oh, my
I hope so.
goodness, that's
I need to
on
get
the
back on
green.
track.
Yeah. Well, that's a makeable putt. There you go. Let's see what her eagle celebration looks like.
The lefty Sam.
Yep. The cheerleader leap.
Yep.
Yeah.
The cheerleader leap. Got lots of cheerleader themes going on. Actually, they really like cheerleader themed characters in the Hot Shots Golf series in general.
Do they?
They do. I think they've got another one in Hot Shots Golf 4.
Wow, nice shot.
She pulled this one over to the right. I guess it's fine. It's easy to play some of these shorter holes with a character who has shorter distance
Yep.
because they just are better equipped for this kind of thing.
Well, you can, pull out all the stops and just go for it without having to worry about overdoing it, right?
That's right. I overhit this a bit. This will be a 20-foot putt. I also overplayed that wind because
Yeah,
I'm hitting
you,
a 7-iron.
You overestimated the strength of that wind, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm hitting a 7-iron where I'd normally be hitting like an 8-iron, right?
Yeah.
It
You'd
actually
almost
changes.
been better off if you'd have played right for the pin.
Well, it changes the way you play a lot of these things, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the wind blew me over. Did you see that little tiny twitch of the ball from left to right? That was the wind affecting my shot on the chip.
I don't see how the wind could affect the shot on a chip that only goes 2 feet off the ground, but
It
okay.
does, though. I should have used topspin. Yeah, I gotta be careful here because this fairway actually slopes towards that bunker, and normally I hit like a power shot or something and clear this bunker. As you can see where my drive marker is.
Yeah.
But I can't do that with Sam, so I actually have to play over here, and it's actually rather narrow here because if you shank it to the left, you're going out of bounds.
Then don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I could always play a 3-wood or something, but
All right. Well, it looks like you did just fine.
yep. I underhit this. This is bad.
Yeah, you do a lot of short chips in this one.
Yeah, well, none of the distances are what I'd expect them to be, right? She pushed it.
What were you trying to do? Drop it in there like a basketball shot or what?
Yeah, basically.
Nothing but net?
Yeah.
Well, usually when you do manage to put one of those in, it lands in front of the hole and then rolls toward it, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody sink one by just dropping it straight into the cup.
Oh, I've done it before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Surprised that it didn't just bounce right back out again.
Oh, my goodness, that's on the green.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Nice hit, Peck.
I was worried there. This tournament is being a lot more tense than I need it to be.
I don't know where you at in the score right now.
I'm only just barely in first now. I'm just gonna go with regular topspin here.
Nice shot.
I probably could do super topspin and get good benefit out of it, but I was hoping if I could carry a bit more, I can get a little bit more of this hill.
Yeah, well, you might not have wanted to go much further, because if you'd have got the super top spin, you might have put yourself in that bunker, right?
Yeah, well, you know.
As it is, it looks like you got a tricky shot.
Ooh, I don't get enough carry on that. I'm gonna be in that bunker.
No, you made it past the bunker.
Because you see how downhill my lie was there?
Yeah. Oh well. Another chip-in attempt. That one was... Ooh,
Close,
well,
but no cigar.
that's okay. You gotta tap in for a birdie, basically.
Ugh. I'm not even gonna get to -10 in this round.
You don't think so?
I don't. It is hard playing with Sam. You need to have that extra distance to score well. And spin helps too.
Well, you got lots of spin there.
I got a little bit. The hill is gonna help me more than anything else. Alright, if I hit this shot, I want this to go like full power. Like I want full power here. If I could get full power, then I'd be great. If I don't get full power, I'm in like shit trouble. And the reason is because I'm low lie, and this is an uphill green, and that ball's just gonna die when it hits that hill. As it stands, look at how sharp this breaks. It's not an easy putt either.
Ooh. Oh well, you made it.
Yeah, well, my impulse is to use a power shot almost every other hole, right?
Yeah. But
Because,
you have to conserve them though.
I do.
You didn't do much worse than your, like that. If that flag is the longest shot you've had off the tee on this hole, you're not in bad shape here anyway.
Well, it is the difference between 9-iron and a pitching wedge, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually could be a significant difference. I think I overhit this. Yeah, I've overhit this.
Oh my goodness, that's on the green.
Oh well, looks like no break.
Looks like. We know how these can go.
Yeah, sometimes. This time you were all right though.
Yeah. I guess I made it to -10 after all.
Yeah.
I was really, really smart in thinking I wasn't. See, normally I'd play this onto the fringe here, like this, but because I'm hitting a 5-iron here, it's a much lower lofted club than I'm used to. But it's better to be long here than short, too. Oh, she pushed it to the left. It's no good.
That's okay. The wind blew you back in,
I
so
know,
you're at least
but-
on the green anyway.
I hit that slope. There's a slope here, and
Yeah.
this slope is like the worst.
But at least you didn't miss the green.
Ah, I might as well have missed the green. I might have been better off missing the green.
Yeah, how come you can't chip when you're on the green anyway? Oh, you made the long putt anyway.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. You really don't want to be in a position where you have to make those kinds of putts. For every time you get lucky, there's like 10 times you don't. On the bright side, I don't think I can hit the worst position on the fairway here, which is right behind that little tree. I think if I hit this kind of shot, a super backspin, the wind will carry me over, and I'll avoid rolling down this hill too bad.
That looks like a prime spot right there, right in the middle of the fairway with a clear look at the green.
It's not bad, but it's actually a little more tricky than it looks, and I'll tell you why. You see how I'm on a downslope? I'm gonna lose a bit of loft here, yet I'm still trying to hit the ball uphill, right? And so, first of all, this wind isn't gonna affect me anywhere near in the neighborhood that I might think it will. And secondly, I'm not actually sure how much extra yardage I'm gonna need out of this in order to carry that.
But I guess we're about to find out. Oh, that was a nice shot.
It
Look
was
at
not
that.
a
Wow.
it was not a trivial shot though.
Nice shooting there, Tex.
I jumped a little bit just trying to make that putt thinking I'd missed it.
Put a little bit of body language into that one, or what?
Yeah. See, normally you can do some interesting things with this, but she can't actually hit far enough to get to that downslope. So I'm mostly just looking to cut the corner here, and it looks like because we've got a right-hand green pin placement, I can cut this corner a little more aggressively. Right? If we had a left-hand green pin placement, I'd have to play it more out here.
Holy cow, nice shot.
Because if we had a left-hand green pin placement, this tree would be in my way.
Yep.
Well-
Well, now you can hit driver off the deck.
And we need to. I think I'm going to play... Well, I'd like to play a super backspin draw shot here. Because then I could make it over the tree on the right.
If you hit it straight, you should be able to go between them.
But I'd have to hit the impact zone dead on. I don't know if I can do that. Whereas the super backspin will get me over that tree. And if I had mishit it, I probably would have mishit it to the left.
Well, you couldn't quite stick on there.
Nope. 14 inches uphill. You know what? I'm just going to aim straight at it. Hit it 32.
Oh, nice try, but
Well, 32 was right, but I should have stuck with my original putt aiming. As a result, I'm only minus 13 this round.
well, that's not bad for Sam, though. I doubt I could do that. And you still won by a comfortable 6-shot margin.
Yeah, that's true. I should be a little bit more upbeat.
Yes, you should. Because you won the tournament, you turned in a good score with the lowest of the ranked golfers, right?
Well, I bet you there's some people out there, though, who score pretty well with Sam. I know the chip, big air type of thing tends to be popular because people, like, it's easier to score low if you have a lot of distance.
Yeah.
But control and spin can matter just as much. And this goes to show that you can at least still score well even if you lack distance.
Yep.
Although, it's certainly out of my element.
Who's caddy number 3?
Oh, I think that's Elvis.
Is that Elvis?
We've got Elvis.
Oh.
So we'll have to show you guys Elvis next time, even if only just for a few episodes. I mean, I really like Grandpa V, but maybe Elvis will add a little bit of pizzazz into the commentary.
Well, I think you've got enough points.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think I still need a little bit more in order to actually win this year's cycle, this year's season.
Well, anyway, things are going well.
Yep. So, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.